Welcome back to Hollow Knight. And I changed the background again, this time to the Godmaster one, since we still got few backgrounds I haven't showcased. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. Okay. So now next up are the Pantheon 3 bosses. Starting with Hive Knight, Watchful God of Duty. Okay. And now Radiant. Great. Okay. By the time I even saw it be, I already couldn't move. Like, why are they so fast? So you do the attack where it's dangerous to go up, and then you also do the attack where I have to go up. That's great. Can you like stop spamming those bees? Why do you jump on top of me? Like, what is wrong with you? That shouldn't be an attack. Can you stop like spawning everything close to me that can be spawned close to me? Okay, now you're spamming attacks as well, that's great. Stop jumping on top of me! That shouldn't hurt me! When do you take damage when I jump on top of you? Never, so why should I die? Okay. Now next stop is Elderhu. So we're gonna be a lot easier than Hive Knight. Honestly, the easiest Dream Warrior. Dreamborn god of travelers and sages. Yep, easy as expected. Okay, now let me check who's next. The Collector. Joyful God of Protection. This is not gonna be good. Especially if they don't immediately take damage when I hit them. Why should a primal aspid have invincibility frame? What is wrong with this game? Okay, now this is just pure evil. You're summoning them faster than I can kill them. Why were you protecting that primal aspid? Like, how am I supposed to kill them fast if you stand in my way? You should have taken damage! I hit you! Just kill me at this point. You're pure evil. I can't even beat an ascendant. It's like, why? Why is it that nail arts and dash are both useless without their respective charms? You shouldn't be called the collector, you should be called the enemy spammer. Because that's the only thing you're good at. Just kill. Stop summoning primal aspects first. For once, could you not rely on sneaking up on your enemies? No, just kill me. Instead of the collector, you should be called the one who screams that... The one who makes a scream that for some reason makes you unable to attack, then proceeds to summon a primal aspid right after... The one who proceeds to summon a primal aspid right after... Yeah, I'm just not gonna continue. You just started to exist! Stop knowing already what you have to do! Even with all that, you're still impossible to defeat on Ascender even. Literally farm soul. I literally farmed soul while you were only throwing one jar at a time at me. And still, that wasn't enough just to beat you on Ascended. You have actual problems. No. If I don't get a hitless, like, first part of this fight, then it's just not worth it. What is wrong with you? You do not spawn on the other side of the arena when I'm not there. Just so that you could make me not have enough time to charge up my nail art. What is wrong with you? The amount of luck that I had to get just to still not be able to beat you on Ascended. This is worse than Oblobes. I thought that I was through the worst, but no. When am I supposed to hit you? What kind of boss design is this? You literally don't have opportunities to hit them. This is actually impossible. You can't even beat this on Ascended. Yeah, no, I'm tired. Team Cherry. Whoever allowed this Ascended version of this boss to get into the game needs to be executed right now. Okay, I have found the thread. Cyclone Slash turns out... Oops, I did not mean to do that. So Cyclone Slash turns out to not be actually useless, because... Like, this is a normal... Oh, that's a Great Slash. Okay, so this is a normal Cyclone Slash, and then this is what happens when I keep tapping the attack button during it. I can extend it. This is the strat. The one time where Cyclone Slash is actually useful. Now time to do Radiant. It's now actually it's starting to seem possible. Okay, maybe if the pot falls like literally on your head, maybe that's not good. But if I don't charge it up fast enough, then it's just basically over. Are you serious? Literally everything that could have gone wrong. First I messed up the Cyclone Slash, then 2 Primal Aspects spawned, then I messed up the Shade Soul. Finally. Okay. I take everything back about I said Team Cherry regarding this boss. I'm not taking back anything I said about Oblos, but I'm taking back most things that I said about the Collector. This is actually way better than Oblobs once you know how to do it. Anyways, next up, right next to the Collector, God Tamer. Gallant God of the Arena. Okay, why were you just spamming your infection speed at me or whatever? Alright, now on to Ascended. Why? Okay, that's my bad. Why do you just walk into me without a warning? Of course. What is that? Like, why do you just keep walking into me without a warning? That counts as an attack. Of course. Stop spit spamming! What is wrong with you? Why? That isn't a warning! Isn't long enough to be considered a warning. Of course, keep switching between which attack you're spamming. What kind of attack is that? You've never done that before. Why do you even need a weapon if your body hurts me for some reason? You can't just instantly attack right after finishing one. You don't get to instantly attack after finishing an attack. Especially not the same attack. Great. It's so annoying. You don't get to walk into me and damage me! You don't get to back away like that. What damaged me? What damaged me? Your horn? course. What? Okay, why? No, I didn't mean to go unascended! Why was it unascended? Your jumping is genuinely so annoying. Finally. Literally just full go and then spam Descending Dark. Okay, let me check who's next. Okay. It's faster if I go this way, I think. Okay, next up is Troop Master Grim, Traveling God of the Troop. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Is everybody spamming attacks today? Is that the joke in this episode or something? Now ascended. And now Radiant. Really? That's how I die. Okay. The next up is Galleon, Dreamborn god of heroic hearts. Okay, I did not even see that coming. Can you like stop floating forward? Even his body is more dangerous than the yellow orb things or whatever. Of course. Okay, when he goes to one of the walls, don't follow him. Okay, never mind. The walls are not the things that make him go downwards and kill you. Yes. Go so far down that you literally clip into the ground. There's no way to see it coming when he just goes into you and kills you. Okay. What just even happened? Get out of the ground! Yeah, I have no idea what I was even trying to do there. Float randomly everywhere, yes! You have a weapon, but no. Your most dangerous attack is the fact that you can float randomly everywhere instead of just following a pattern like a normal boss would do. Okay, why is that thing just... That little yellow thing is never an issue, so why did it stay low the entire fight? Not ascended! Why are you unascended? There was truly nothing I could have done when you cornered me as an attack. Stop hiding behind your attacks! Get out of the ground! You coward! You are the opposite of a warrior! Dreamborn, god of heroic hearts? Well, you're neither a hero nor do you have a heart. What's the point of the scythe if you're also a weapon? Finally. Right, let me check who's next. Oh boy. Grey Prince Zod, false god conjured by the lonely. Another one of the RNG bosses. At least I've beaten Zod Hitlers before. Unfortunately, that wasn't without charms. This is gonna be harder. And also it's been a while since that. Does that say enough of how bad of a boss this is? This is just gonna suck. Alright, let's get right back to gambling, because every single boss in a game needs to be luck-based. Why can you fly? If you're gonna have the longest boss intro, then don't be annoying. No! I was so close. Stop flying! Stop with that insta-kill attack of yours! Stop walking into me without a warning! Why? Stop with that targeted insta-kill drop of yours! How was this allowed to make it into the game and stay in the game? Stop wasting my time with your long intro if the attempt is gonna last shorter than the intro itself. Stop! Stop being a burden. Because that's all you are. All that just to get killed by the insta-kill attack! Once again, you're a burden to Brera, you're a burden to Gotham, you're a burden to life as a whole. Stop! Get a normal attack! Why won't you die when I kill you? No. All that just to die to the fake out. Why do you have a fake out? What's wrong with you? second try right after taking a break. Okay, next stop is Umu. Uncanny God of Knowledge. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, no charms, okay. Excuse me, what? You attacking should not grant you invincibility frames. Of course, don't move when I hit you. Yeah, sure. Just defy your laws. Your own laws. How much head do you have? And now Radiant. Thank you for staggering and dying. Thank you, Knight. Of course. Of course I died the stupidest way possible. Yeah, sure, don't swing your nail. Die instead. Of course, yeah, move in an unpredictable way. Why? Why would it be like that? Why would you stagger when it kills you? That counted, right? No! What's wrong with you, Team Cherry? This boss sucks. Zero redeeming qualities. Why did you spawn there? At least the original version had Quirrell, but they decided to remove the only redeeming quality about this boss. Why would the warning for both of your attacks be the same? Zero things are reasonable about this boss. Finally. Okay. Let me check who's next. Okay, so next up is Hornet. Wait, no. Hornet Sentinel, God Protector of a Fading Land. Okay. And now Radiant. Let's see how this goes. Off to a pretty great start. Of course, of course, of course! I died the dumbest way possible. Of course. What? Of course! Spawn it inside of me! Yes, that's the fairest thing that you could do. How am I supposed to see that coming? You're unreasonable! Literally jumped as soon as I could. Yet it wasn't fast enough. Also, now you can dash out of the corner. Of course. There's no way to predict. There's like 200 things that you can do at any given moment. How am I supposed to predict that? Why was it on Ascended? Why did you not teleport out of here as soon as I began holding down the button? Why are you insistent? Why do you insist on making this take way too long? What's the point of having a double jump if it's not instantaneous? Like, it's just useless for what I need it for. Finally! This fight is unnecessarily long. Okay. And now finally for the last boss of this video. Nail Sage Sly. Cunning God of Opportunity. Okay, let's see how this goes. What? Okay, well, so far this is definitely terrible. Like, when are you supposed to hit him? There are 0 safe moments where you can hit him. Okay, how am I supposed to know which one of the 3 attacks are you gonna do? Well, 2, because you only do the Cyclone Slash when you're in the air, I guess. And now it begins. Radiant. Where do you expect me to go? You cannot see it coming. You cannot predict which, if he's gonna use the Great Slash or the Dash Slash. There's no way to know. Of course, yeah. Do the opposite of what would be logical to do. Do a Dash Slash instead of a Great Slash. My bad, I blinked. No! You do everything in your power to be unpredictable! Yes, don't jump! Fall and die! That's what I wanted you to do! How did you know? Why are you unassended? Teleport already, stop being useless! Alright, fine, then die manually, I guess. Insist on taking long. For no reason. Insist on wasting my time. Yes, leave me with no space to back up to. Why do you deal contact damage? Stop dealing contact damage! What is wrong with you? I can't with this. Stop screaming for so long! I want to actually begin the fight! Stop wasting my time! Let me land! Let me on the ground! You psychopath! Can I touch the ground for more than 1 second? What is wrong with you? No. Not doing this. Of course, yeah, I'm supposed to predict that you get knocked the opposite way. Yeah, I'm supposed to predict that. Cheater. Stop doing that stupid air attack. Like, stop cornering me. Okay. That's the last Pantheon 3 boss. My heart is still beating. We're getting to bosses so difficult now that my heart is just beating. So I'm afraid of like what will happen when we reach. I'm afraid of what will happen when we. Yeah. I'm just gonna rage so hard and my heart is just gonna. I'm practically gonna be having a heart attack when I get there. I don't know. Alright. All the boss. These are all the bosses so far done really and charmless. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, then don't forget to like and subscribe. For now, bye.